was attempting to do that. It seems has come around the wicket to try to close down the angle, and it has caused him problems at times. That Lebanon is round the wicket now. And couldn't climb into that last ball. Because instead of going across him as he did 2 balls before, he found the angle coming back at him and he almost had to check the shot. See then how the angle closed him down with the extra bounce.
Just making sure that he sticks to good line and length, because you really don't want to release too many runs. They're already ahead by 121 with 6 wickets in hand. Straight away after watching about that give him with 2 boundaries, Shakib has gone in and wants to make a change in the field. That's the reason why he had a bit of a chat with him, the third man, or rather the fine leg right-hander. Fine leg coming out and maybe going into the slips. I reckon he is. Not a bad move, because remember in this the very first delivery that he bowled in this over, it flew through the slip. The second slip in place.
He did that late, Blackwood. I was sitting here with Atar Ali Khan and the gentleman was walking across the side screen, and we've had security guard. He's not the first to walk in front of a side screen this test match. I got a glare from my senior fast bowling colleague next door, secretly. I don't think he wants to repeat the delivery that went before. I think he wants to be a little bit straighter in his line. That is, in itself is amazing, because I was sitting next door watching the last hour of playing. A number of deliveries hidden from that and hitting those grass patches and reacting differently. Keeper catching that one on its downward spiral. That's hitting the grass as well. So deliveries are reacting differently from those grass patches.
لا عندنا مرحلة الميت. عندنا مرحلة الميت.
224 for 4.
This will change driving forever, Sergey. It's completely automated.
Are you sure?
Of course. You can really just let go and relax.
Okay.
Sergey, what are you doing?
What is it?
They've reviewed it.
Yeah, copy that. TV umpire to director. We have player review for LBW. Original decision is not out. It's a fair delivery, as I've seen. Can we move on to front on spin vision, please? Just rock and roll that, please. Looks like there might be inside edge there. Can we have a look at ultra edge, please? Okay, we've got pad first. Okay, let's just go back a little bit, one frame further back onto the first point of impact. Okay, roll through to the pad. Okay, definitely pad first. We can go to ball tracking when ready, please. Okay, we've got pitching in line, impact in line, wickets hitting. Go back to Chris on field. Chris, I need you to reverse your decision to out. You're on screen now. Please signal.
Good use of the review, and that's the fourth time in international cricket that Mehidy Hasan has dismissed Kyle Mayers. And it was almost a matchup, because as soon as Mayers walked in, Mehidy was introduced based on that history. 7 to Mayers, 2 to 4 for 5.
Incoming batsman Joshua West Indies 124 5.
Joshua Da Silva. $100 in his last test match against England.
Finally taking a review and going in their favor. It was the impact first on the pad. Brilliant from Mehidy Hasan Miraj. He knew he had his man.
It was interesting as well, because I was looking at Kyle Mayers as the review was called for, and he was holding up his bat because he was convinced. He was saying to the Bangladesh players, I hit that. It did hit the bat, but it was after, as you saw at home, that it was off the pad first. Excellent review. Great use of technology. Back in the day, without technology, pre-technology, umpires would never have been able to discern whether it was pad first. Leg slip and short leg.
With the new batter in, Joshua Da Silva, Bangladesh will be hoping that West Indies does not have a very big lead. Already 121 runs ahead. So it's important to apply the pressure, and that's exactly what Shakib Al Hasan is doing at the moment. Free field is converging in the catching position. The man at short leg, leg slip, and one at the straightish mid wicket.
Excellent seam, but something happening. That's hit right on that grass spot. So 2 deliveries that have been excellent, gap between bat and ball. Two support immediately from Blackwood. He's amongst the quickest. No, just one.
Good bowling.
One thing too with Joshua Da Silva, whose last test innings was 100 against England. It was a curious end to his innings, 100 not out. I think he got to the 100 and then he nicked one off. He was convinced that he actually nicked it and was walking, but then at the last moment he was batting with James Seals. They decided to review it for the sake of it, and they reviewed it and he was reprieved, but he was convinced he nicked it. Seals didn't last much longer anyway after that. But he's got to beware of the outside edge with the bounce, but also has a propensity to be LBW.
This is turning out to be a really good over now. 3 slips in a gully in place. Go! Bangladesh bowlers have bowled well, attacking the stumps, ensuring that the batters play each and every delivery. So we've got a half an hour, so 40 minutes have been very good from Bangladesh bowlers.
Silver off the mark.
Whenever a new batter is in the crease, it's important for bowlers, beg your pardon, to realize that you not give them any room whatsoever to pick up an easy single. The previous delivery, the Silva picking up a single, a little bit too short and wide.
16th half-century in Test match cricket for Jermaine Blackwood. And it's the manner in which he's made it, apart from that stroke of aggression. His slowest 50 in this format, and since the series against England, there's been a change in the way that he's batted. He's tended to occupy the crease a lot more and bat, I suppose, with a greater sense of responsibility as vice captain. It's great to see. 121 balls for that 52. Showing that he's not just a one-trick pony, but he... straight in the summer, very straight. See how square he gets. Sometimes when he looks to turn the ball into the onside, instead of holding his position for longer, he tends to open up a lot, bring the CLBW into play. Excellent from Meher Hassan, so the investment period is starting to bear fruit for Bangladesh.
Now that is their beauty.
Excellent.
From Meher Hassan Miraj.
Mind blowing.
It looks to be in his groove.
Fantastic.
Last half an hour, 40 minutes or so, he's put tremendous on the spot. Gets an outside edge.
Accident.
Nurul Hassan does the rest. Another wicket goes. Really good spell from Meher Hassan Miraj. Joshua Da Silva goes for one. These 230 for 6.
It's New Zealand.
He got a bit of a drift and just holding on to the line. Beautiful delivery. Confirmation it was a genuine edge. I knew he was in trouble. It's a very good little period for Bangladesh. And in that period that I'm talking about, he's picked up not one but 2 wickets. Meher Hassan Miraj. Oh yeah! Amirat? really bowling in a good area. Not at the head from the batter. That just drifts away. Beautiful. He's got the control. Last 3 wickets for 33 runs for Bangladesh. And they need to capitalize here. Oh yeah! I spoke about Mahdiassan Miraj, the way he bowled the previous over that Mahdiassan Miraj bowled was a wicket maiden. The second time that is pick up a wicket and then bowled a maiden over. And in this spell, he's bowled 6 overs, he's picked up 2 wickets and given away 4 runs. Just creating the kind of pressure that was needed. Wonderful display of right arm off spin.
Spirited. You've got to give Bangladesh a lot of credit. They've stuck in here, bowled out for an unacceptable 103, and the bowlers have not given in at all. They've been relentless.
It's all about putting up a fight, knowing that the batter's disappointed, and then it's up to the bowlers doing their job. I thought he's bowled really good yesterday, Ibadat Hussain.
Always up to the bowlers, I tell you,
20 wickets to win a test match. Always the bowlers, nothing to do with the bat.
Easy life for you batsmen. We have to bowl and bat. You guys just turn them and knock it around somewhere.
Batters do play their part, Vish.
Aziz, yerine kalın diye geçsene. Kalın diye geçsene.
A good session for Shakib's men. 3 wickets. As we close in on tea, should be the last delivery before the intermission. Continue to make the West Indies work hard for every run. Umpires have